In this video, I'm going to be walking you through the interface of Capcut. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ola Shumaiwa and I'm the mayor of Mayor Concept. This is the first module of our free video editing course. And by the end of this video, you will know every single tool in the Capcut interface, what it is used for, their functions, and how you can use them to start editing professionally. So without further ado, let's dive right in.
Alright, to get started, all you have to do is just to search download Capcut for PC. And you want to go ahead and click on the first link that you see here. Okay, so as you can see, it's bringing download for Windows for me. That's because I'm using Windows, so it automatically detects the type of system that I'm using. So if you're using Mac, you will see download for Mac also here. So you want to click on download for Windows. Okay, so now you see this download popping up. As you can see, this is now done downloading. So once you're done downloading, all you have to simply do is to go ahead and click on install and follow the instructions. All right, so that's one is very simple to do. Then once you are done, so I'm going to open up my own Capcut application right now. All right, so this is what it will show you the first time you are opening the software. But if you are just installing yours, all of these will be blank, and this is where your projects, this is where you'll be seeing them. Now we have different options. You can sign in, all right, but all you want to simply do is to click on this new project. Okay, so this is a new feature that Capcut recently added, and it is very amazing because you can record your videos in a YouTube video format 16:9, and you want to post on TikTok. So this auto reframe can allow you to change the format of your video easily, and it will track every single movement, your camera movements, so that your positioning, it will get your positioning very right. Okay, so now what we simply want to do is to click on new project if you want to edit any new video. This create image is for if you want to design any image, like a graphic design, short graphic design format right here. Okay, so we want to click on new project. Now we have our interface right here. So this is the interface that we'll be using to edit our videos. This is where the main editing will be taking place. Okay, so we have the preview pane right here, so you are going to be seeing what it does in a second. And also we have the timeline right here. So this timeline is where we do most of our editings, so it is very easy to carry out any editing right here on the timeline. Okay, so now if you can see right here, we have different icons right here. We have different icons right here. We have some different icons right here. I'm going to be explaining every single one for you, what it does and how you can use them to edit videos using the Capcut software. All right, so the first thing we want to do and we can see is to import the video that we want to edit. Okay, you must have a video that you want to edit before you start editing. Okay, so this import button, as you can see, this is placed on the media currently. So if yours is not on the media, all you have to simply do is to click on the media and it will show on this local currently. Now you just have to click on this import to import your videos. So I'm just going to import a random video right now, and as you can see, it brought this video onto this interface right now. Now the things that you need to note about this particular place is that this is not your timeline. This is just a preview pane also, where you can check out your media, just like a library, a small library for you to add all your video clips that you want to edit all together. Okay, so from here, if I just added another video clips, for example, now I have two different video clips. Okay, so I can easily over on this particular video clip to see whether the one is the original one that I really want to use, or maybe to check maybe it is this that I want to use. So once I've decided on the one I want to use, I can click on it and drag it onto the timeline. Now you can see it is now showing fully on the timeline. Also, if you note this particular white line that run across this timeline, this is called the playhead, and wherever this particular this playhead is, it is showing the exact location that you are currently editing in your video. So you can use this timeline to know the exact location that you are looking for in your video. Now you can drag as many as possible video clips you want to edit. So for example, if you want to drag this also, you can drag it into the second lane. Now this is your main timeline for video clips. So you can have like stickers on over here, text over here, and when we start editing you get to see what I'm saying. So now that we have the video that we want to edit right here, it is time for us to understand what this stands for. If you want to disable or hide any track, okay, this particular track is for videos right now. Okay, if we add a text, there will be a text track also. So if you want to disable any track, you can simply click on this I button right there and hide the track. As you can see, there's nothing showing anymore. Track is hidden. So if you want to enable it back, you just show track, you click on it and it is now showing. Okay, so you can easily mute a clip audio right here. So you can mute your video not to talk. If you don't want this particular track to say anything, then you can easily come over here and click on mute clip audio. Okay, you can easily come back here again and unmute it if you want it to be talking again. Now also we have the lock button. If you don't want any of these videos, as you can see, when I click on these videos, I can drag them, maybe drag it to the front, or drag this one, drag any of it. Maybe I want to drag this one to the front, I drag it to the front. So if I'm playing it right now, if you want to play any of this clip, just go ahead and click on this play button right here. If I play this right now, as you can see, it is the one that is playing first, and once it's finished playing, it will transition into the next clip automatically. Pause that. Okay, so now you can see that we can easily drag these clips all around. Okay, so now if you want to lock your clips, maybe you have a lot of clips that are already on this particular track and you don't want it to be messed up, so you want to start editing on a different track, then all you simply have to do is to click on this lock track button, and once you click on the lock track, you won't be able to move any of these video clips again until you click on this unlock track again. All right, so that is that. Then we have this button right here. So if you select this drop down icon, you are going to see different type of cursors. Okay, these cursors indicate different meaning and they have different functions. So the function of this select, you can easily type A to bring out this cursor. This is the one I'm currently using. If I select A manually right here, this is the one that I'm currently using. So this B, this A, the function of this A is for you to easily trim clips and easily drag and drop clips anywhere. So you can see if I click on this clip, I can easily drag it anywhere with the use of this cursor that I'm currently using, and I can trim any video right here. If I hover on this particular the end of this clip right now, or maybe let me come here for you to see it clearly. So if I come over here and you can see I'm able to, this particular white cursor has changed to a black cursor. Okay, which is indicating that do you want to trim to the right position or do you want to trim to the left position. So what I'm simply going to do right here is to drag it. You click on this particular end of this icon and you drag it anywhere you want to drag it to. So the more you drag, the more you are trimming. Okay, as you can see, this clip was longer before, so if I want to make it much more longer, then I'm going to drag it forward, okay, to the end of the clip. Maybe I don't want a particular part to be showing, then I can just drag and close up that particular part. You can easily play for you to see whether the part you don't want to show is not actually showing. Okay, so then once we have that set up, you now know that we can use this particular cursor to actually trim any video clips that we have. Now if you want to know which video clips you are currently editing, you see that whenever you click on any video clips, it shows you a white outline. This white outline means that you are currently editing this particular clip. So anything you are doing in all of these everywhere here, so whatever you are applying, we will be applying only to this particular clip. Now if you want to edit multiple clips together, all you can simply do is to come over to a free space here, then drag all over this clip. Okay, as you can see, it has outlined these clips together. It outlined both clips. So now you can easily, any editing you are doing right here, okay, you are doing on this video, will actually be having effect on both of these videos. As you can see, that is that will make your work much more easier. Now another tip is, if you have a lot of clips and you want to apply the same effect to all these clips, maybe you have like 4 to 5 to 6 clips. Let me just drag some of these clips right here. So and you have like these multiple clips. Now they are so much, you can't probably drag along everything. All you simply have to do is to select Ctrl A. Now with this Ctrl A, you can be able to select everything in the timeline, including every single thing will be selected. Do you understand? It's like a select all control button. Okay, another thing you need to know is that is the function of the select A. So the second option, which is the split button, is also called blade. Okay, you can see we have split. Now if you click on this or you type B on your keyboard, it's going to bring out this cursor. This cursor is used to cut any part of your clips. You can use this cursor to cut any part of your clips, cut it into two. You want to split your clips into two and insert another clips there, then it is possible. Now all you simply have to do is to hover on the place that you want to cut. As you can see, this is the particular place I want to cut. This particular place where this guy looks at the camera back again, then I want to cut it. As you can see, the blade is currently on this particular timeline here. Then I'm going to click on it. This has now been separated. Do you understand? Now if I want to bring in this particular clip into the middle of this, what I'm simply going to do is very simple. What I'm going to do is to click on A to bring this particular the drag and drop cursor back again. Then I'm going to drag this clip onto this particular place, and easily I have cut and dragged another clip inside. As you can see right there, it continues playing. Okay, so that is that. Then you have to know also that there is select leftward and select rightward cursor key also. Okay, so what this simply does is that once you click on any of the clip, okay, once you click on any of the clip, it selects every single thing rightward. Or if you come over here and you select the leftward one, so once you click on this clip right here, okay, it selects every single clip leftward of that clip. Instead of you using Ctrl A, maybe if you want a particular place that, oh, I want to select everything from the left of this, there will actually come a situation where you need to use this particular feature, trust me. So now that will make it much more easier for you to select all of the clips leftward of the current clip that you are currently editing. Or if you want to go over here, like I said earlier, click on the clip that you are currently editing and it will select every clip rightward of the clips that you are currently editing. So that is that. The next thing you want to take good attention of is the undo button. We have the undo button and we have the redo button. Okay, the undo button is simply there for you to, in case you make any mistake when you are editing, so you can simply type in Ctrl Z on your keyboard or you can easily just go here and click undo. As you can see, it's saying Ctrl Z right here. Now, for example, if I mistakenly cut this clip, for example, I click on the B to bring out the blade and I cut this particular clip into two, then I realized, oh, I don't want to cut this and I've made a huge mistake. I have cut this particular clip. You don't need to fret. All you simply have to do is just type in Ctrl Z and you can see the clip is now back to normal. Also, you can, instead of typing on Ctrl Z, you can simply come over here and type in and click here. Now, another thing you can do that is amazing is that maybe when you return to the particular clip that you previously edited, then you realize that again that, oh, I needed that particular stuff that I just edited. Okay, I did not make a mistake. Maybe you feel like you did not make a mistake, then you can simply come over to this redo. We have undo and redo. I want to redo it again, and you click on this redo. As you can see, it is now showing that it has cut it again. Okay, as long as when you start editing, you get to make use of this tool and you get to understand why this tool is there, because it's very, very important. Okay, now another thing that we have here, let me just select this. Another thing we have here is the split button. Okay, like this is just the same as the blade button. The function it does is similar to what the blade button actually does. So when you click on this Ctrl B, it brings out the blade button. But if you want to, you don't need the Ctrl B, maybe it's just one thing that you want to cut. Okay, you can just simply over on this and on any point you want to split, and just click on the split, and as you can see, it has split this button. But this particular blade button, if you click on B, it brings out this blade cursor. It helps you easily cut through every single thing you want to cut immediately, easily. So if I want to cut a lot of this video is showing right now, I'm just going to click on cut. As you can see, it's cutting through, cutting through. That is very, very easy. And if I want to undo all of this thing I've just done, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, and as you can see, the more you press Ctrl Z, the more backward it will go. Okay, and that is done. That is why this particular blade cursor is also very, very useful when you are editing. Okay, so now we have this particular delete left cue. There might come a time where you actually need to split and delete at the same time. Maybe, for example, this particular clip right here, I place my play head over this particular clip. All the thing that is here, I don't need it. This is the only part that I need. Okay, so what I'm simply going to do is not just to split only. The normal way is just to bring out your blade and just cut it. Then you can easily come over, click A again, click on the A button, then you come over it, click on it, then you click on delete. As you can see, it has deleted it. But in a faster way for you to make your video editing much more faster, okay, now you can come over to this place and click on the exact points that you want to delete. Then you click on this left cue. Okay, delete left cue. Once you click on it, and as you can see, it has now deleted this particular stuff. It splitted it and also deleted. Now this is the same for the right also. Okay, so if I come over here, I don't want the part right here, so I still need this part. All I'm simply going to do is just to click on this left, delete right. Okay, and as you can see, deleted everything on the right side right here. Okay, now you can use this delete button to delete any clip right here. If you click on any clip and just click on delete, as you can see, it deleted the clip. Ctrl Z to bring that clip back on. Now another thing you need to know is that you can click delete on your keyboard and it will also delete any single clip that you want to delete easily. Then also right here we have what we call the freeze button. What this freeze button actually do is to freeze a particular, like the name actually implies, is to freeze a particular frame that you are currently editing on your playhead currently. Now let me show you how this works. For example, when this man was scratching his head, I want to just pause the video for a moment and just bring in a reverse moment. This is kind of a cool video editing trick. Now I want to pause the video there for a moment and place maybe like something like a pause there. You know, you will have seen that kind of thing before in video editing. So what you simply have to do is just to freeze this frame, for example. Then you can see my playhead is currently there. I'm just going to go over to this freeze frame. Make sure you click on the clip, okay? Then this particular button will come out. Then click on freeze, and it's going to freeze like 3 seconds of this clip right here. As you can see, it is showing 3 seconds currently. Now you can adjust the seconds. Maybe you want it much more longer, or you want to reduce it. So I'm going to show you guys that later on. Now, the main thing this has done is that if you play this clip right now, you can see it stopped for 3 seconds, then it resumed. Do you understand? So it's kind of an effect that you get to know much the usage when you start editing, when your editing starts getting, you know, much more, let me say, much more complex. Okay, so now the next thing that we have here is the what is the reverse button, and this is just to reverse a clip. Okay, if you want to reverse a clip, all you simply have to do is to use this button, and let me demonstrate how that works for you. For example, this clip, when it plays normally, this is how it plays. It showed this guy, or let me just use this one to make it much more easy to see. So you can see it raised a hair. You can see the way the video actually goes. Now if we click on this reverse right now, as you can see, it has completed the reverse. If you now play the video right now, you see it is now coming the opposite direction. Okay, so that's just the main purpose of the reverse button. Now let's see the other button that is there. We have another button right here. We have another icon right here, which is the mirror icon. Now what this mirror icon simply do is just to, you know, mirror anything that is on your screen. Okay, so if we click on this particular clip right now, and I just click on this mirror, let me bring my playhead right here. As you can see, if I click on mirror, you can see the difference. That's just what mirror does.
If you have been getting value from this video, go ahead right now and hit the like button. Please. The like button is down there. Go ahead right now and hit it. It will mean so much to me, and this is your small way of contributing to my channel.
Now also, we have the rotate button. If I want to rotate my clips, this is how I rotate my clips. Okay, this is how I easily rotate my clips. Now if I want to, you know, do it manually, you see this button right here. I can easily rotate it to any angle I want. Okay, now this is just to, you know, rotate it perfectly. You know, your hand might not know the exact it might not get it to be perfect, so that will make it much more perfect. Okay, so that is that. Then we have also right here the crop tool. You can use it to crop your videos. For example, let me mirror this back. So if I click on this crop tool right now, I can edit this video and, you know, just remove that particular hand, then edit it and click on confirm. And as you can see right now, I have, you know, cropped the video. It's just for cropping the video. As you can see, that is that about that. Now we have the record tool also right here. If you want to record a voiceover, maybe you're currently you know, editing a video and you want to say something on top of that video, okay, you can just hit on this record button and record your voice. Then it will show right here, because the voice always show below the video clip. This is the video track, then the voice track will also be here. I'll show you every single thing. You get to understand what I'm saying much more clearly. Now this is where the voice will be. Okay, so that is that about that. Then we also have main track magnet. Now this is a tool that is very important, but there are some times that you don't need it. So what this actually does, because it is currently turned on, what it does is that it makes this particular track, it makes it magnetic. Okay, all these clips, if I move this clip away right now and I release it, as you can see, I move it, I just leave it, it's just become magnetized immediately, automatically. But if I turn this off and I move the clip, as you can see, it is not magnetized anymore. So if I turn it on, you can see it is magnetized. Everything is now magnetizing with each other. Okay, so that's just the main thing that you need to know. Auto snapping also is when you this particular tool is called auto snapping. You just want to turn all this on. Okay, but let me just explain their functions for you. So this auto snapping, what it simply do is that whenever you are close, maybe you turn this off. Now whenever you are close to another clip, it automatically snaps. You know, when something snaps, it's, you know, it senses that okay, there's a particular clip. Maybe when you are bringing two magnets close to each other and you just, you know, it just magnetized immediately, just snaps. That's just the main thing what this does. So for example, and I'm bringing this close, it just, you know, automatically snaps. When you are editing, if you are editing, you feel this, you will feel the snap. I just, you know, left it and it will automatically snap like that. So that is what that button actually does. So this linkage also is just like your clips, everything is linking towards each other. Okay, so now also we have zoom to fit timeline. Okay, so if you want to zoom our timeline, so we can easily zoom this timeline to fit every of this timeline for us to see all the timeline. Now if you want to, there might be a situation for you that you want to really see the details of your clip, so you need to zoom out and zoom in. So you can use this particular feature. So the more you can see, the more you zoom in, the more you see every single thing like that. So you can use your playhead. Maybe let's go to the beginning. As you can see, we can zoom in, we can zoom out. So this is just to reset and, you know, show it the normal way it should be showing. Now that is that about that. We now understand every single icon that is right here on the timeline. Okay, so for this one, it's just showing, this particular one is showing the ratio of your video. Okay, 16:9 is for YouTube videos and 9:16 is for TikTok videos, Instagram videos. So 1:1, I think that was for Facebook. So you can choose any format or you can customize your own right here for you to, you know, this particular project. For example, if I select this 9:16, you can see how the interface now looks like. I'm going to be editing in a TikTok format right now. Okay, so if I select the ratio of YouTube, and you can see that's the one we are using before. Now that is that about that. So if you want to view the entire project, maybe you are done editing and you want to just quickly preview all you have done, just click on this button right here, tap on the button, and as you can see, you know, it's now full screen. You can now click on the video and play every single thing that you have done for you to know whether you like to export the video right now or not. To get out, you can just tap on the screen and, you know, click on this button right here. Okay, and you can pause the video there. Now that is that about that. We now know every single icon here, what they do. Now we have these icons also. They are so very important also, and these are what we'll be using when we start editing, because I'm just showing you guys the interface currently so that you won't be scared when you meet this interface that, oh, what does this do, what does this do? Okay, so now we have the media right here, and this is the where we are currently at. So you can see the medias are inside this particular place. Okay, we have the import. You can import this is the media that we imported, or maybe if you just go to the library right here, it will show you some medias that are in TikTok CapCut library. For example, we have the subscribe button right here that you can just bring in into your video, and, you know, just use it to download material. These are on the site. Okay, and it's a green screen video. Okay, they have automatically removed the green screen. I'm going to show you also later on in upcoming lessons how you can remove the green screen from any video and make an overlay. And as you can see, this video is currently showing as an overlay. If I bring this video right now to this particular end, it will be showing as a clip itself. Now if I bring it on top, it will be showing as the overlay, as an overlay on this video. As you can see, I can drag it anywhere on the screen as an overlay. Okay, now that is for the library. Now if I come over to this brand asset, also that reminds me, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of our lessons that will keep on dropping on this channel. Now we have the subscribe button right here. Then the next thing we want to, okay, now we have the brand asset, so we can have images or videos right here. So it depends on any brand. The Capcut brand is what is here already, so that's that. Now we have the audio. This is where you use different audios. So we have music and we have sound effects. Now you can search, I think majorly the Capcut has varieties of royalty free music that you can use that will be copyright free, but I'm not too sure about that. There's a lot of controversy on that, but the main thing is that the one I love the most right here is just the sound effect that you can use, because sound effects are part of what brings out your video and makes it more unique and make it much more professional. So what you can simply do is to search for any sound effect, and you can see it has categorized all these sound effects for you to make it much more easier for you when you want to search for any sound effect. For example, transition is majorly for transitioning between two clips. Okay, if you want to transition between two clips, you can come down over here and find a particular fit that you can use. For example, this whoosh, once you find any one that you want to use, you can click on it to hear the sound. As you can see, you can hear we have swish, we have ding, different. Okay, we have whoosh tempo. I love this. As you can see, I started it already. If you like any of these sound effects and you want to be able to easily access it anytime, all you simply have to do is just to click on the star button and you find it at the top. Let's just go to the top, and as you can see, we have some starred sound effect right here, so that you can easily pick it anytime you want to use them. So let me just pick it right now, and just place it right here in the middle of this transition for you to see how it look like when it transitions. You can see it sound amazing when it transitions. So also there are a lot of effects that you can add. I'm going to show you in a bit right now. And as you can see, we now have three different tracks. We have the video track, we have the overlay track, and we have the audio track. Okay, so you can see this is a symbol of audio, okay, and this is a symbol of video. Because this is a video that we overlaid, is showing the symbol of video also, for you to be able to recognize each and every part of your timeline easily. Now the other thing that we can do right here is that we can find any sound effect that we want right here easily. Now another thing is the text. We have the text right here. Now the text has varieties of functions, so you probably know what text does. Okay, we use it as and to lay emphasis on a particular subject that we are discussing. Okay, so for example, if you want a default text, maybe like you want to write a text, all you simply have to do is just to hover on this particular text right here and click on add to track. Once you click on add to track, it will go directly to where your playhead is at, and now you can now use this to drag. You can drag this particular text anywhere to where you want on the screen. Now I want it at the beginning of the video. Okay, now if I want it at the beginning of the video, I'm going to bring this text to the beginning of the video. Now if we click on this text, you come over here to basics, you're going to see different formatting option for you to use to format your video, format your text. So we have some presets that you can use, but we'll be talking more about it very soon. So you can also do animations. You can add intro, outro animation for your text. You can add a loop in which it will be animating in a loop. We'll also be discussing all this very soon. You can also use this text to track individual object that is moving in your video, which is one of the things we are going to be discussing in the upcoming lessons. What we are currently discussing is just the interface, for you to recognize the interface and how it works. Now we have the stickers also. The stickers is just like an image that is doesn't have background, that you can use on your videos. For example, they are just like a GIF file. Okay, So if I want to add this like button, I can just easily download it and move it onto my timeline. And as you can see, this one is, we have different text. You don't have to be confused, okay? So this is representing text. There is different track for text. This is representing stickers, and this is representing video overlay, okay? All the text that we'll be adding will be summing up right here. All the stickers that we'll be adding will be summing up right here. Every video overlays will be summing up right here. All the main clips will be right here, and the audios will also be right here. Easy peasy. Now these stickers, you can adjust it. You can come over here on the screen and adjust it to anywhere you like. You can come over to the edges and increase and decrease it depending on how you want it. You can increase it, the size, and decrease the size anyhow you want it. Okay, that is done. Also, you can come over here if you have a specific scaling. You can come over here and increase it. You can position it anywhere you want right here. You can rotate it. You can set anything right here. Now that is that about stickers. Okay, we have effects also. This effect can be applied to individual videos to bring out certain effects on videos. For example, if I click on this video right now, I want to add this edge glowing effect to it. I can simply drag this to this particular timeline right here. As you can see, it is now added to another track. Now if I hover on this, every single video that is here, this effect will apply to it. As you can see, it is now glowing. Okay, that is the effect that we added. But you can also do another thing. You can add it to the individual clip itself. If I click on this and I drop it on the main video itself, you can see the video is now glowing. Now you can adjust the intensity. If you come over right here, you can see we can adjust the intensity of the glowing. It's as simple as that. Now you can add any of these effects. You can play around with any of these effects and add them to your clip. Also, we have the transition. Like I said earlier, transition is very important when it comes to two clips, joining two clips together. Normally, if we just played any of our two clips right here, it will just start displaying the other clips. For example, right here, if you just it just starts playing. But another way to make it cooler is with transitions. We have different types of transitions that you can use right here, so that will make much more. You can hover on them for you to see how it will look like. You can see this is amazing. This is amazing. So this will actually rotate before it starts doing that. But before you can actually hover on it and it will start displaying, you see I haven't downloaded this yet. You have to click on the download. For you to download, then you can hover on it and you will see how it's going to look like before you even select it. Now if you want to add transition to two different clips, the ending of two different clips, all you simply have to do is just to click on it and drag it to the middle, to the ending of those two clips where they separate. So you can see we said create duplicate frame for transition. Clips are too short for a transition. Create duplicate frames. Okay, that you can ignore that. So because it's saying the clips is currently short and the effect might not come out fully. So but I'm just going to click on OK. It will still show. All right. So you want to drag. Make sure the audio effect is currently at the right position. Then you can just play it. See that? Isn't that amazing? It just transitioned to another clip, and that is that about that. Then we also have the filter button right here. The filter is just to enhance your video. Okay, so just to give it different looks that that might be amazing. So if you click on this one, as you can see, it just give your videos different looks. This one is kind of like red look. As you can see, it's now like reddish to the previous one that we are using. So if I click on this and I drag it down to this particular video, you can see the difference right now. There is a particular difference there. That's what the feature does. You can play around with it to know the one that will best suit your videos. Now these are just presets. You can see we have movies filters that will make your videos look like you are currently shooting a movie, so you can play around them. But if you want professional grading, professional color grading, then you can come over to this last button here, which is the adjustment button. Now we have customized button. You can customize your own adjustment and save it, or you can simply go with the preset one. Okay, we have loot that you can simply import. Like, these are presets that people have already, some people sell presets, color grading, because color grading is a complete tutorial on its own that is coming up on this channel. We are going to definitely touch color grading aspects, but it requires much more attention, and it takes time to master. So you can buy any color grading presets and import them into this timeline, or even there are free ones out there that you can import currently and import into this particular timeline right here. So we have the adjustment and we have the presets. The presets, you can just we have two right here, which are not that much. You can hover on it for you to see how it looks like. So you can download any of the one that you want to use for you to see how it looks like. Then if you like it, you can drag it onto any clip. On top of the clip, you can drag it on top of the clip. Now you can adjust it on this loot section. You can see we have what you can use to adjust every of these right here easily, but we are going to be talking more about that when we reach the color grading lesson. For the settings of your project or your interface, so you can go ahead with this, but I would prefer the default layout because it's much more easier for me to use, but you can use any one that you think that will actually work for you. So we have the shortcuts. Okay, so it will show you all the shortcuts that are available in Capcut. Okay, so that for you to easily go ahead and use them when you are editing, you don't have to be looking for any functionalities all around. Okay, let me close that. Now once we are done with everything we are doing, we just want to click on this export button. This button is for exporting our videos. If you click on it, now there is a particular tool I love here. We can export our video without exporting the audio. Like there will be audio in the video, but you won't export the audio separately, because Capcut has this particular feature. If you can actually export audio only. Maybe if you want to treat your audio file like me, I normally do. I always export my audio, then I will treat it and I'll bring it back into Capcut. But if you want to edit, you want to export both video and audio together, then you want to select this. Then you want to select maybe MP3. That's the common one. It now depends on the resolution. You can export up to 4K resolution. You can export 2K resolution. You can export 1080p. So 4K is the highest right here, and it's the most. It depends in the more the resolution, the more the MB that it will take. If I select 2K right now, you can see this is now 69 MB. It's like half of the 4K. If I select 1080, you can see this is 45 MB. So if I select now, what you must notice that the lesser the MB, the lower the quality. So the higher the MB, the higher the quality. So you want to leave them as it is right here. Then also, most importantly, you can set your title right here, and also choose to choose the location where you want your video to export to.
Alright, that will be all for this lesson. To proceed to the next lesson, click on the video showing currently right now. Go ahead and click it right now. Go ahead. And also, for more video like this, subscribe. I remain the Mayor of Mayor Concepts, and I'll see you in the next lesson.